Hello, everybody. My name is Anthony Boland, and I live in South Carolina. Life-changing events. I've been a police officer for 8 years now, and I can still remember my first day on my own. Um, Basically, in law enforcement, you go to the academy, you have 12 weeks of field training, and then you begin time on your own. My first day, I was scared to death. I had no confidence that I knew what I was doing. So basically, I got in my patrol car, I went out there and rode around aimlessly, scared to death of that radio going off and my number being called the first time. So, about an hour in, I get a domestic call. Check-in route, I go, shaking the whole time. My hands are shaking. I'm, holding on the steering wheel. My hands, I can't stop anything, and I'm stuttering inside my head. What am I gonna do? I get there, husband and wife fighting, arguing, and I immediately just revert to training. I go talk to the wife. I talk to the husband. I take control of the scene. I solve it. I figure it out in my head, and then from that day forward, I kind of knew that I could adapt, I could overcome, and I can still remember that first day like it was yesterday, and the second day, and the third day, and the fourth day. We're all the same, learning, scared to death when I responded to calls. But after that first day, I knew after responding to a few calls that I was able to remember what I'd learned and to adapt and to overcome those obstacles, and then have been able to apply that to the rest of my life ever since. Um, just a little bit more about me. I'm married, 3 kids. Uh, Live in upstate South Carolina, served in the Marine Corps prior to law enforcement, and am now a shift supervisor with my agency. So after 8 years, in that first day, I'm now the FTO. I now take the new guy in and train him and try to prepare him for that day and make sure that he has the tools, or she has the tools necessary to survive that first day like I did when I went in scared to death on my first day in law enforcement. So that'd be my life-changing experience. It taught me that I could adapt and overcome, and knew what to do. I just had to figure it out and apply my common sense. So thank you very much.